Welcome to the Night Bus. I'm your host, T Sam. We're back to the Night Bus. You know how it is. We dive into the untold stories of the night drivers. We're giving you premium gist, first-hand stories about what they see on a day-to-day basis. So here I have with me. Can you introduce yourself?
Right, good morning, everybody. My name is Chidozie Emmanuel in Kemdelim, but my colleagues call me Duke. Yeah, so I'm quite delighted to be here. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You're welcome. So, how long have you been, into this business, the nightlife, the boats, the Uber, the InDrive? Which of them do you use more, and how long have you been on them?
I use the three of them, the three apps, and I've been
Wow.
on the business for about 3 years now.
So, which do you prefer? Do you have preferences, and why do you prefer?
But it used to be InDrive, and InDrive got bad to an extent, and I got closer to both, and both got worse. I won't go bad. Yeah, it got worse. Yeah, but for right now, I'm actively using Uber.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
So,
actively using
what do you mean by InDrive got bad, both got worse? Like, what are they doing? Like, what are they not doing right?
Okay, I'll try and be as brief as possible. You know, when InDrive came in, they deceived drivers because they didn't charge us for commission for 1 year. So all of us ran to InDrive because we were able to detect our prices. But at the long run, passengers knew how to reduce prices on the app, and they reduced the price ridiculously, heartlessly, and stupidly, sorry to say. Because let's say, for instance, from town to airport on InDrive is like 9,009. That's the official price, depending on where you're coming from. From Maraba or like from Karo, could be like 12,000 on InDrive. But some heartless riders, they could just reduce that price to 4,000 naira.
Wow.
So that was what ruined the app.
That's very malicious.
Yeah, so why would you want to go? Even the 10,000 naira is not even realistic to take you from town to airport right now, with the cost of fuel and everything and car maintenance. So you on your own, on your right senses, why are you reducing the price from 10,000 to 4,000 to 6,000? Why?
That's bad.
Yeah, so but thank God, InDrive said you are free to accept, you are free not to accept. And you can accept and renegotiate the prices.
Right.
So I think that's a good part of it.
InDrive.
Yes, that's the good part and the enjoyable part of InDrive. So when most of us realize that InDrive has gotten that bad, the customers now reduce their prices ridiculously. We now try to manage both.
Okay.
Yes, we tried managing both, but at the long run, both got worse, as I said, even than InDrive.
I'm still trying to understand what you mean. Like
Uber itself even died because what boat is doing right now was what Uber was doing. They died in natural death. Then war ran to boats before InDrive now came and all of that. So I'll be brief when I say boat is the worst right now. When price of fuel was 690 per liter, I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
It was 690 per liter, then it got to 950, 1,001, went over 50 to 1,002.
Yeah.
So when it was 950, when 690 per liter or 680 per liter, from Lukogoma to Kubwa was around 10,009 to 11,000 plus on both before commission. Yeah. So fuel now increased to now to 1,000 something. So we're writing both on their app, sending them emails. Okay, they have increased fuel a bit too. Are the prices going to be increased as well? Both didn't reply. They neglect us. That's what they always do. They neglect we drivers. I say, okay, we're going to endure the prices like that. Yeah. No problem. Let's move on. And we'll keep managing InDrive. Whenever nobody was doing Uber was still dead. At that point. Yes. So before you know what was happening, about 4 months ago, going to 4 months now, do you know that both still reduced their prices? We're trying to tell them to increase their prices initially, but they reduced it again by 20% and increased their commission by 5%. So the initial commission was 20%, 25 or 20% for both. Yeah. Then 30, 25, 33 for Uber. That's how we left Uber. We left them. Then InDrive is 10%. That's another thing that is saving InDrive. InDrive is 10%. So both now had the guts to reduce their prices and increase their commission. And they're doing this Because they know we don't have a strong union in Abuja or an organized union in Abuja.
Do they have any other place that they have strong union in Nigeria?
In Port Harcourt now.
Okay.
Because anything that is happening in the other unions in other states somehow reaches us in Abuja. The circular will be sent to our group chat. So we'll see the actions other unions in other states are taking. I'll be like, okay, look at other states. We'll look at us here. We don't have an organized union. And according to the union, they say most people doing the work does not want to join union. Some don't want to be seen as boat drivers.
Yeah.
They feel the work is not prestigious. I mean, anything you are doing, you should be proud of it.
Yes, of course.
If I'm not proud of what I'm doing, I shouldn't be here.
Of course.
Because this podcast is going live.
Of course. Of course.
So that's the union's excuse. So both keep treating drivers anyhow. Anything that happens, for instance, if you book it right now, if you book me now as a boat driver, I come and pick you up. Just do the experiment. I drop you off, you pay me, you go your way, I go my way. If you just take your app and report me that I slapped you, boat will block me instantly.
Without investigation?
Instantly.
Wow.
It is that bad. I'll give you a brief story. Somebody took a colleague drove somebody to Taco. And on getting there, the transfer was not going through from the woman's phone. Then she said, let the guy park so that she was going to use POS to withdraw and pay the guy. Yeah. And the guy couldn't let the woman just go because at least she was going farther from where they parked. So he had to wind up, park his car, and follow the woman.
Yeah.
So on getting back, his car got missing.
The whole car got missing?
Yes, pointed van. I think this thing happened last year. Last year, not I won't think, last year.
That's serious. Yeah.
Then now, he had to run after the woman. I said, madam, because I think he knew where the woman was walking towards that. My car is missing. When I go back, this is my car anymore. The woman said it's not his business. That doesn't know anything about his missing car. Then the woman now reported the driver to both that the driver accused her of stealing his car. And both blocked the driver.
And the car was actually stolen.
Both blocked the driver that his car was stolen.
Wow. That's a lot. That's really a lot. There should have been some sort of investigation to be able to vet these things.
They see drivers as slaves. They don't care about drivers. And that's because, according to people who have been in the hustle for a very long time, they said they have been able to compromise the union. That's both. They have been able to compromise the union. So
that's union, in Abuja here?
Yes, the Abuja union. So the union can't overpower them underground. But I don't really want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. And I feel even without the union, we as drivers, we can collectively achieve anything we want to achieve against boat or any other e-hailing app. We can without the union. But of course, the union will be a big boost, but we actually can. So what I'm trying to say is that boat is the worst for now. Take for instance, from Gariki Market, Gariki Market, to FAB Estate Lukogoma. FAB Lukogoma. You will drive down to go and pick the person from inside the market. You will drive the person down to FAB Estate Lukogoma, inside the estate, and drop the person. Guess how much? 3,004. Then when you pay both, you left with 2,005.
Because of that 25%?
Yes, 22,005. And no Keke Napep will carry you from Gariki Market. Keke Napep will not even green taxi.
Yeah.
Keke Napep will not carry from Gariki Market to FAB Estate for 2,500. They will not carry you for that price.
That's the reality of things now.
They will not carry you. So, you know how expensive green taxis can be. You think they are tattered and unkept cars. If they charge you, you'll be scared. If green taxis, have you seen green taxis charging somebody before? If they charge you their price, you'll be scared. So now green taxi is more or less better than both drivers.
Like they're making more
money than both drivers.
Yeah, I get.
It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. We know the country is hard, but this service we are rendering
is the worst.
Okay, thank you.
I've seen receipts of
it's true.
Both drivers paying for wholesale markets.
It's true. They are not lying. They're not lying because quite right, the union is supposed to help them against situations like that. But most of them, they're not even in the union. I myself, I'm not even in the union. Yes. Okay. I'm not even a registered member of the union. And they're not even members of the union as well.
So why?
So you cannot be, you're not a member of a union and you want that union to come and fight for you.
I understand that.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
And quite right, the strike we went for is to try and see if we could hurt these apps and hurt their earning, because the more we work, the more they earn. If we stay back at home for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, they're not earning.
Yeah.
You understand? But most people,
Like I said, most people feel they have their own car, they do their servicing, they take care of the maintenance,
and there are some persons
and all that.
They are willing to settle for anything in life. Understand? So we planned a strike. I was the one that even planned the strike in Abuja. I started it. I started posting in all the old group chat. I had to get the contact of the union chairman, the existing union chairman. Yeah, Mr. John, Comrade John. Okay. So I even had a meeting with him and the air schools, even the middle belt air schools too was there at Suez Garden in Wuse there. And they told me they have been going on strike, protest years before even I started doing. I say consistency is key. You keep on trying, anything possible
your voice is heard.
You can use to nail these guys because they are messing with our mental health. Yes. So they gave me kudos on my effort, and they gave me the go ahead that they are in support. They have verbal support you get. So we went ahead to print out flyers, about 3,000 copies. Drivers contributed money. Printed flyers. We're now sharing flyers physically for those that are not on the group chat, and started adding them to the group chat so that they will be hearing information about the hustle. So before the strike, went to the offices of both InDrive and Uber, and we wrote our
official complaints.
Yes, to them.
Yeah.
And both were even the first and the fastest to even stamp and acknowledge it and give us our own copy. We were even happy that this one they even acknowledge it. Probably they must have felt a little bit of fear or stuff like that. Went to Uber. Uber even snapped it. Uber in Abuja snapped it and told us we have to send this hard copy to Lagos, maybe by Waybill, to the office in Lagos. That the office in Abuja is just to let us know what to do, which they have told us to send the hard copy to Lagos by Waybill, maybe to our union in Lagos, and we have to submit it in Lagos. Then InDrive told us is a open app. As a matter of fact, we went to InDrive's office and they don't have no staff were on ground. No staffs were on ground. They told us the staffs could come. Yeah, they come occasionally. But somehow we were feeling they were scared that we were too much. The crowd that came was too much. Maybe they want to ambush the crowd and stuff like that. Yeah, I think maybe somebody give them information, because in our group chat we have informants there for apps. We know they are there hiding secretly. So maybe they give them fresh information that we are coming, that the next officers are coming. So they should just tell them they are not on ground, they are not on seat. You get. So I think I gave my number to the person that manages the building, the old office complex. So he told me he's going to get to the InDrive guy, then they come and they'll call me. The guy that called me, I think some days after, into the strike, has told me the same thing. It's an open app. You can accept and renegotiate, and not accept, nothing will happen. Wow. You understand? So that was it. So after the strike, Uber reduced their commission.
So what's their present commission now?
Well, it is still not stacked. It is ranging from 15, 20, 25. But what happened now is that Uber has Uber X and Uber Priority.
Yeah.
So most people now use Uber Priority. I don't know why. Maybe because Uber X, most of us don't accept Uber X because of the prices are quite poor. So when we see that Uber Priority, we tend to accept it. We tend to